Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ben with Eretabe Gardens in Georgia, Zone 7. Wow. This victory behind me, it is LSU Gold. Today's video is on LSU Gold, but it's going to be LSU Gold versus LSU Gold. LSU Gold in ground versus LSU Gold in container. So we are going to compare the two, taste it and see which one is better, which one is sweeter. Is it the fig growing in the ground or the fig growing in containers? So I won't waste much of your time. Let's do it. Okay, this is my LSU Gold in the ground. It's so tall. I put it in the ground about 3 months ago from container. This was my first LSU Gold I bought in 2018, either ending of 2017 or in 2018. And I planted it in the ground in my former house. But I had to dig it out of the ground because the HOA said I have to dig it out of the ground because I didn't take permission before planting fig tree in my backyard. HOA. Sometimes they can be a pain in the neck. But I decided to do this comparison. So I left a fig on this tree to ripe very well. Because if you want to know how tasty a fig is to allow it to ripe very well. Unfortunately, the fig I left on this tree fell down because it was very ripe. Wow, look at that. Fell and busted open. But I'm glad that I cover them with organza bag. See, I'm going to cover this one now because as soon as they start changing colors, the birds, I wasn't having this problem before. I've never had bird problems since 2017 except this year. And the reason is because I'm growing so much tomatoes in my garden this year, and they come to eat the tomato worms and they help themselves with figs. Here is my LSU Gold in container. Now, it was the same year I bought this one and the one in the ground. The one in the ground, I bought it first. And then some months later, I bought this and I planted both of them in the ground before HOA says dig it out of the ground. You didn't take permission. The meaning of HOA is Home Owners Association. And you still pay fee. Some people pay fee per month, but we pay fee once a year. So I had to dig it out and put it in this container. But last winter it died. It came back, but it refused to grow more than this when it started producing figlets. It only produced just 3 and stopped growing. But you can see the difference between this one and the tree I planted in the ground. But this fig is big. I think it's bigger than the one in the ground. Now, the comparison may not be fair because that one was the one in the ground was very, very ripe and fell off. This one is ripe too, but may not be as ripe as the one in the ground. But you can see I had to cover it with organza bag because of the birds. So let's go and taste these delicious figs. All right. This is the in-ground LSU Gold, and this is the container LSU Gold. So let's weigh this fig here. 49. And the one in container, 68. Wow. These are big figs. Oh, my mouth is salivating already. Let me cut open the in-ground LSU Gold. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's going to burst open. Okay. I said it before that it won't be, this comparison will not be fair at all. It will not be fair. You see that? I said it. It will not be fair. Okay. Let me try this. This is the in-ground LSU Gold. This is delicious. Now, the container LSU Gold. It is delicious. I said it before. It won't be a fair comparison. I wish both of them were ripe the same way. But the in-ground is sweeter than the container. Really, it's supposed to be. And the reason is because the fig in container, the roots can't get food for itself. You have to feed it. And if you don't feed it well with fertilizer, you won't get the best of it. But the in-ground fig tree gets its nutrients from the ground. Every nutrient that it needs, it gets it, whether you give it extra fertilizer or not. There are fig trees that grow in the wild. Nobody fertilizes them, and yet they do well because God has put all the necessary nutrients in the soil for all these trees. So God takes good care of them. You can't compare you feeding your plant and God feeding his plants. Remember, God created all these plants and gave it to us in Genesis chapter 1. When God created the earth, he put everything in place, including fruit trees, before creating Adam and Eve. So God is the best gardener, is the best farmer. Remember, he created the first garden and provided everything for Adam and Eve before placing them there. So in-ground fruit tree will always taste better than container fruit tree. But I'm glad that I can share this with you guys. Thank you for watching. Please like this video. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And click on the notification bell next to the subscription button. And click on all. So every time I upload new video, you will be notified. And I will see you again in my next video. God bless you real good. Bye.